Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so it's like pretty deep into the month. It's June 20th, but my June Nightworms package just came, so it's like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks delayed, but she is here. We're excited to open her. For those of you guys who do not know, Nightworms is a monthly horror book subscription box. It retails for $39.99 every single month plus shipping and handling, which to me comes out to about $49 and change. I have been subscribed to this box since the pandemic. I think April of 2020 is when I first started getting it. It's really fun. You get 2 books every single month, usually new releases. Sometimes you'll get exclusive reprintings, exclusive limited editions, early releases, alongside a little goodie bag that has like a bookmark, stickers, sometimes a magnet, and either like coffee, tea, or hot chocolate. I really, really love this box. I've been exposed to some truly incredible and amazing, talented authors, so it's definitely one that I am very excited to open every single month, and we're going to dive in and see what we have. I looked at the spoiler recently, and I believe it was 2 authors I wasn't familiar with. The May box was great. We had Todd Keisling and Nat Cassidy's latest releases in there, which I have read both of since getting that box. So I'm excited to see what is in store for the June release. They've been doing a lot of female authors that I haven't heard of previously in their boxes, so that's been really cool to see a lot of like new voices in the horror sphere. Alright, so I just ripped the bag trying to open it, but that is okay. We have our goodie bag right here. Let's open it up. Okay, so this month's theme is Beneath the Bone. And we have some little skeleton hands coming out of flowers, stems, I don't know what's going on there, t-shirts, bell sleeve shirts, I don't know, but that is our bookmark. We have a little spoiler card, which I'm going to put aside. We have a sticker of like a skeleton woman with like a lantern and some books. And then we have We're All Skeleton sticker right here. Yeah, cute. And then we have 1 signed book plate, so only 1 for this package. And then we have Brain Dead Vacation, delicious even if you have half a brain, which is Pina Colada coffee. This is ground and it's by Haunted Cups Coffee. I don't know how I feel about Pina Colada flavored coffee, but here it is. Okay, so we have 2 books in here. I'm going to grab the paperback first. Okay, so we have Silk and Senu, a collection of folk horror from the Asian diaspora, edited by Christy Park Polsky. So we have a story collection here. This is a really, really striking cover. Ooh, there's a signed book plate. Or a signed, it's not a book plate, it's like a signed insert in here. Interesting. I wish it was a book plate. Okay, so that is inside the book. Very nice. And on the back it says, experience a tapestry of terror. From the lengths of muscle and vein, ground bones, endless ropes of sinew, it is with our bodies folk horror is woven. Edited by Bram Stoker Award nominee Christy Park Kolsky, Silk and Senu features contributions from some of the most acclaimed authors of the Asian diaspora, with stories and poetry by Ai Jiang, Nadia Bolkin, Christina Singh, Rena Mason, Lee Murray, John McCarthy, Genevieve Flynn, I'm so sorry, I'm definitely going to mispronounce some of these, Brian Thalwara, Aida Shonabar, Yi Izzy Yu, Angela Yukira Smith, Kanishk Tantia, Robert Nazar Arjoyan, I'm so sorry, Christopher Han, Audrey Zhao, Sung Kim, Rowan Cardoza, Gabriella Lee, Shauna Yang Ryan, Priya Shridhar, Just Cho, Sabia Saeed Rajvi, and Sahelia Kastagir, with a foreword by Monica Kim, who wrote The Eyes Are the Best Part. Very cool. Okay, fun. So I've definitely heard of some of those authors. Definitely not all of them. And again, I'm really, really sorry for mispronouncing a lot of those. I'm sure I butchered several of them. But there you are. Okay, and then second we have Immaculate Conception by Ling Ling Huang, who I believe I had a novel by Huang in my Twisted Retreat package from last year. I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did. But let's read and see what this is about. What if you could enter the mind of the person you love the most? Enka meets Matilda in art school and is instantly drawn to her. Matilda makes art that truly feels original, and Enka trying hard to prove herself in this fiercely competitive world, pours everything into their friendship. But when Matilda's fame and success cause her to begin to drift away, Enka becomes desperate to keep her close. Enters Scaffold. Purported to enhance empathy, this cutting-edge technology could allow Enka to inhabit Matilda's mind and access her memories, artistic inspirations, and deep-seated trauma. Undergoing this procedure would link Enka and Matilda forever, but at what cost? Blisteringly smart, thought-provoking, and shocking, Immaculate Conception offers us a portrait of close friendship, achingly tender and twisted, that captures the tenuous line between love and possession, which will haunt you long after you turn the final page. Okay, so this kind of sounds like science fiction-y. I don't know if this is horror. Maybe it is. There's a blurb from Monica Kim on the back that says, Swang's brilliant, imaginative, and ambitious novel about an obsessive friendship between two artists gripped me from the beginning to end. It is dark, but at the same time filled with tenderness. I loved every moment. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. This is giving science fiction vibes to me, not horror, but I'll probably get to it eventually. I have a hefty TBR stack over here of books that I keep saying I will get to eventually, but I will hopefully eventually get to all of them. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you've read this and if this is more horror or if this is more like science fiction. All right, so let's go through our spoiler card. So we have Immaculate Conception by Ling Ling Huang, Silk and Senu Anthology, right here. The Haunted Woman graphic, which is designed by Evie Bookish, just the little guy right here. We're all skeleton graphic. The grammar in that bothers me. Beneath the Bone bookmark, and then the Pina Colada coffee, and then of course we have the Immaculate Conception signed book plate as well. Interesting. Okay, so I'm a little hesitant on this this box. I'm scared this might be like sci-fi and not horror. I really have to look into this book. Sci-fi sometimes works for me, it sometimes doesn't. I feel like for me, I'm much happier with sci-fi on the screen than I am on the page, especially because there's something about like really immersive world building that I digest better when I see it versus reading about it. And then with this one, as you guys know, if you've been on my channel for a while, I am not a huge fan of short story collections. I don't know, there's just a formatting thing with it that I find it difficult. I don't hate a short story, but I find it difficult to commit to short stories for hundreds of pages. Whether sometimes they're by the same author or the same theme. I really have to be invested in either the author or the theme for it to really, really work with me. There's definitely some authors in this that I am fans of, so I'm a fan of, so I'll definitely look at this at some point, but I don't know. These are definitely just not two books that I'm going to gravitate towards immediately, which is a bummer because I think the concept of this is really, really cool. I really like the title Silk and Sinew. I think that's awesome, and I do really, really love folk horror, especially like Asian folklore. I think it's really, really cool. So maybe I will like this. I don't know. I have to read this in like piecemeal. I feel like that's my issue with short stories, is if I like digest too many of them all at once, they all blur together and then it doesn't pay off well for me in the end. But yeah, interesting. Okay. Not mad at this package, but I definitely want to hear your thoughts if you guys have read either of these books previously on what you think of them. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I do try to post 2, hopefully 3 times a week soon. And if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and I will catch you on the next one. Mwah!